Good morning, everyone. Let's talk about automation. I love this topic, and I want to just pass along some thoughts that I've had recently about automating certain parts of your life to make your life run smooth like a machine. Let me start with the premise of the overwhelming number of decisions that we have to make every single day. So the goal with automation is to reduce that number of decisions that you have to make every day. You wake up and you're constantly making decisions from the beginning of the day all the way to the end of the day. You're making decisions, and what decisions you make are what separate you from everyone else, or what makes you have a good day, a successful day, a day closer toward your goals. Any of those things. Our lives are made up of our decisions, the things that we decide to do with our time, how we spend our time. So decisions are so important. And then there's a whole set of decisions that are just unnecessary to spend time with, but we spend time with them. Like, what shirt am I going to wear today? Nobody's really going to even know. But we spend so much time worrying about looking our best, and rightfully so, you want to look good. But what if you could take the decision-making part of that out of the equation and automate things like that? Now, you might think I'm a little crazy and a little excessive, but I automate what I wear. It goes like this. So I have shirts. I only buy clothes when I know I will love wearing them. So step one is only wear something that you enjoy. Things that my wife found this the other day. As you're looking at something, including clothes, whether or not you want to keep it, ask yourself, does this bring me joy? It's a really great barometer for yourself. You can do this through your whole house, everything in your house. As you're going through cleaning up, if you're organizing and purging, which is a great way to live, get the clutter out. Well, you can do this with your clothes. So only the things that bring me joy. So I don't have a shirt in my closet that I don't enjoy wearing. If I don't enjoy wearing it, I either don't buy it, or if I buy it and then figure out later that it didn't bring me joy, then I'll get rid of it. I'll donate it because it's not worth it. So that's the first step, because what that does is it makes it so that literally I can wear any shirt I want and I'm good. I'm happy. Any shirt in my closet. I don't have to sit there and go, is this one okay? Yeah, but this one's, I don't know about this. Yeah, I kind of like it. Feels a little frumpy today. It kind of doesn't fit right today. Maybe next week you put it back. And then you take the next shirt. If you've ever gone through this process over and over and over, it can eat up a lot of time that could be spent doing something productive. So I automate how I dress. So I hang up all my shirts in a certain way from left to right. After I wear the shirt, I wash it. When it's clean, I hang it up on the left. So on the right side are shirts, that's where I pull my shirts from when I get dressed in the morning. So I don't have to know, did I just wear this a couple of days ago? Or is this one this? Is this one clean? If it's hanging up and it's on the right, that's the shirt I'm wearing today. Now, there might be exceptions. So we have a special client meeting where I have to dress up and the shirt that's on the right isn't such a dressy shirt. So it's not a hard and fast, perfect 100% rule that doesn't ever get broken. It does. But for the most part, the majority of the time, I shower, I go into my closet, there's my shirt. I already know because it's the one on the right. Same with my pants. It goes through a cycle. I wash them, they go on the left. As they make their way through, then they go on the right. Now you're thinking to yourself, well, that means you have the exact same rotation every time. No, it doesn't, because there are times when at the end of the day, my shirt did not get dirty and I put it up in the closet. And there are other times when it is dirty and it goes in the wash. So they do change themselves up automatically. That happens on its own. So it's not like after I wear my purple shirt, I always wear my yellow shirt, and it happens every time. But even if it did, I wouldn't even care, honestly. It doesn't matter to me, because who is paying attention, right? That's the only reason we would want to change that, is who out there is watching the way that we dress so much that they are paying attention. They say, well, why do you always wear your purple shirt the day after you wear your yellow shirt? Could you imagine somebody saying that? It would never happen. Never. And I might, I'll eat my words if I'm wrong. If someone's come to you and said that, I want to hear from you, because I can't imagine that ever happening. But even if that did happen, I wouldn't care. It doesn't matter that much to me. So to me, it's worth it. It's worth having the automation. I don't have to make a decision. I don't have to go, okay, am I going to wear what? Seems like I just wore these pants. Seems like I just wore this shirt. I'm not sure. Da-da-da-da-da. Even just that, you've already taken up time. Okay, it might be 10 seconds, it might be 3 minutes, it might be 15 minutes. Getting dressed, trying different things on. Automate it. Automate it. And look for other areas in your life that you can automate as well. So my pants are all neutral in color, so they can go with any of the shirts. And if it's not the perfect combination, I really don't care about that either. What I care about is if I look good and I feel good. So there might be a time when, one of the pants, I say, you know what, I'm going to switch and I'm going to go with the second to right one because it works better with this shirt. Hardly ever happens, but I know that if it's second in line, that it's also been a long time since I've worn those pants. So I don't know, I have about 8 or 10 pair of shirts and I have about 6 or 8 pair of pants, and that's it. I just automate my wardrobe. Okay, so I'm always looking to systematize parts of my life that don't matter so much, because honestly, it really doesn't. As long as you have clothing, that's why I said step 1 is making sure that everything in your wardrobe you love, you feel good, and it makes you look good. Okay, if you've got that, then it doesn't matter what you wear each day. It doesn't matter if it's the yellow shirt or the green shirt or the blue shirt or the orange shirt. It doesn't. And no one's paying attention enough to even care, except for you. And so why should you worry about it if no one else is? So automate things like that, okay? So let's now move that over into goals, because we are all about setting and achieving goals. 3by5goals.com. It's a beautiful system. And what it does is it helps automate your life in your habits, your systems, processes, and goals. Because every night before you go to bed, you should be filling out a card. Every night. Now, I have to admit, this is me stepping out and making a confession to the world that lately I've been slipping. I've been doing them in the mornings. I've been filling out my card in the mornings. And I don't like it as much. Because I've been reading, I've been into this book lately, about creating and building marketing funnels. And so I've been up late reading every night, and then I'm tired and I just fall asleep. So I haven't been filling out my goal card the night before, but I'm committing myself to get back on track, because it makes such a difference when you wake up and it's already filled out. Now, is it the time that matters? No. It's 5 minutes. You can do the 5 minutes in the morning. It's not going to kill you. It's 5 minutes at night to fill this out. So you're thinking, okay, is it a big deal that you do it 5 minutes at night versus 5 minutes in the morning? No, it's not about the 5 minutes. That's the thing. That's the important thing to remember here. It's not about the 5 minutes. It's about what it does right up here inside your brain. When you wake up in the morning and this is ready to go, it's just sitting there waiting for you to pick up and start going. That there's a psychology at play that is invaluable. Okay, when you've told yourself you're going to wake up at a certain time, and you keep that commitment, you start your day by keeping your commitment to yourself, because you said the night before, I'm going to wake up at this time. And that's at the top of these goal cards, is your commitment to wake up at a certain time. You can pick the time. You just got to keep the commitment. Your day starts with having kept a commitment. You may not even consciously recognize that you've done that, but you did it. And inside your brain, you feel a little boost of confidence in yourself. And that is the beginning of a great day. So automate it by doing it the night before. Okay? So put checks in your system. Put a little note in your calendar at 10 o'clock before bed, or whenever you go to bed. Put a little pop-up reminder that goes up on your phone that says, fill out your card. And the reason for that is because we forget. And until it's like a full-on ingrained habit, you could use those little reminders and rely on those, and that is totally fine. So put a little thing in your calendar, have it pop up and say, Reminder to fill out your card. Fill out your card the night before. And if you fill out your card the night before, you're setting up your goals and your habits for automation the next day, because then all you have to do is stick this in your pocket and look at it during the day. And automatically your goals will keep coming back to the top of your mind. Automatically you'll be working on things on your to-do list. You've got your plan. It's your action plan, and it's with you, ready to go always. Okay, so automation, what can you automate? Now this is the automation for your goals, but I talked about automation for your wardrobe, which you might think I'm kind of funny, and that's okay, but it works. I love it. It saves me time, and it saves me, most importantly, mental energy. What am I going to wear? I don't know if this looks good. You avoid it all. So what else can you automate? Can you automate your meals, dinner time? Can you automate, I don't know, what are major decisions that you have to make during your day? Now, important decisions you probably can't automate, like what's my passion? What am I going to go into? Or what, preparing for an important meeting or a sales presentation or something of that nature. Well, yeah, okay, so obviously you can't automate those decisions. But that's why we automate the other things, so it frees up your mind so that you can focus your attention and give your best to those decisions that do matter. So anywhere that you can automate those decisions that don't matter as much, if you can automate them, do it. So I encourage you, I challenge you to look for ways that you can do that. If you're just aware and you look for ways, and then you take a few minutes and you set up a system for yourself. It might be a little bit inconvenient at the time, but if you do it, and then you start following that system, it's a beautiful thing. How about messy houses? How about putting stuff away? What about junk mail that comes in? Instead of ending up on piles on the dresser, where is there a place for it to go? So when you bring the mail in, is there a system that you follow? This goes here, I put that there, and boom, there's no piles, right? Things like that. Automate those. Find ways to automate, and then come back and tell me how great it was, because I know it's going to be great. I know it's going to be an amazing experience, because it will free up time that you're dedicating to dumb things, insignificant things, time that you're dedicating that you don't need to. You can pre-make those decisions ahead of time, make them once, automate it, commit yourself to following that system, and then really spend your time on the decisions that matter most. That's what automation is all about.